Welcome to my channel, Who's Your Outdoor 1969. Today I'm going to do an update video on this camera here. This is the Vivitar DVR E401. I initially bought this camera so I could use it to do my videos for YouTube. After getting a little bit of time behind it, and a comment somebody had made on my review video for this kind of made some things click. I noticed some issues when I had it that I couldn't quite figure it out. I'm not camera savvy, so I don't know. Basically, I don't know anything about them. But what I had noticed with this one here, it didn't seem like it mattered where. It was never fully in focus, and it got worse the higher I went up into the zoom, which is an 18 power zoom. And in that review video, had a commenter made a comment on it that the camera was junk. It didn't have autofocus on it, and after reading that, it kind of made some things click. So I wanted to do an update video on it. Again, the camera is the Vivitar DVR E401. If you're looking for a camera to do social media with, I can't recommend this camera. You'll be dissatisfied with the video quality. It's not a horrible camera. If you're looking for a camera to do stuff around the house, you record kids' birthdays, kind of documenting the growth of your child from newborn to teenager when you no longer become cool and they want you to leave them alone, stuff like that. I think it would be fine for that. But again, like I said, if you're looking for quality social media videos, or whether it be for YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, anything like that, I don't suggest using this camera. Overall, the camera itself isn't bad. It's only like $100. I think Best Buy, you can get them at Best Buy for like $100 plus tax. Sorry, my brain shut off on me. I don't ever make notes whenever I do these videos, so I just kind of wing it. Anyways, go over a few of the features that I can remember offhand. I don't have a battery in it, so I can't turn it on. Like I said, it's the Vivitar DVR E401. It's got a 3-inch screen. It's not a touch screen, so any adjustment you need to make, you have to use these buttons. It's 4K. Some of the video settings are, I believe, time lapse. I think there's like 2 different types of slow-mo on it for different speeds. You got slow and then really slow. I think it's like two times slow and then 4 times slow. I could be wrong on that. Like I said, I don't have a battery in it, so I can't turn it on. The battery it takes is the NP40. That seems to be a fairly common battery. I thought this was a hot shoe, but it's a cold shoe. It has a fill light. I'm not sure if it is night vision. I don't remember. Comes with the lens cap and a little bungee cord hooked up to it. This is your zoom in, zoom out. If you have it in picture mode, this would be your shutter, and if you're in video, this is your pause and unpause. And for the video, this is your start and stop. You got a USB-C charge and a mic jack. I thought it had an HDMI plug-in on it, but it does not. You got your standard quarter 20. This right here is where the battery goes. It takes full-size SD card. Let's see. You can record while charging. So I used it at my daughter's dance recital, and that's what I did. I just hooked up a battery pack to it. That way I made sure I didn't have to try and swap batteries during one of the dances or anything like that. The internal mic on this thing is disgusting. I think you can get better sound tying a string between 2 soup cans. So if you do get this camera, I do highly suggest getting a powered microphone. I found out after getting a mic for it that it is unpowered, so when I plugged in, I wasn't getting any sound. I didn't really want to have to buy a powered mic, so I was doing a little looking around and I found a wireless adapter that I could use for it, and that took care of my mic problem. Something else I noticed at my daughter's dance recital is the music. I mean, it wasn't super loud in there. You could carry on a conversation with the music going, but I believe the audio system in this is on the weak side because the music was fluctuating to get loud, get soft, get loud, get soft, get loud, get soft, and it sounded real tinny. So I'm not sure if it was the mic or not. Actually, I will know once I go to edit this video because the mic that I was using is what I'm using now because I'm using my cell phone to make this video. Sorry, my brain shut off on me again. It's a long day. Again, if you're looking for a camera to, if you wanted, like for the kids, if they wanted to try their hand at it, this would be okay to give them an idea if it's something they want to do. That way, because like I said, the camera's only like $100, so if it gets destroyed, yeah, you're out money, but at least you're not out of crap load. If you're wanting to do something to record family events, like Christmases, Thanksgiving, kids' birthdays, if you have a pool, watching, filming them while they're in the pool, or even if you wanted to use it as a webcam, which I think as a webcam, I think this would be ideal. But if you're looking for social media, keep looking. You will be disappointed in the video quality. I don't want to make this video super long, so I just figured I'd do a quick update. And I don't regret getting the camera. It's actually a little bit of a learning curve for me. It kind of showed me things to look out for. So it's an okay camera. It's just not okay for social media. For home use, recreational use, I think it'd be sufficient for that. Just, I guess it depends on how far away something is when you're zooming in on it. When you're recording, might determine on how it looks once you're at max zoom, which is the 18 power digital zoom. But anyways, overall, like I said, it's an okay camera. You could use it for doing stuff around the house. I think that would be fine. Using it for webcam would be fine. Giving it to a kid as a learning tool to see if that's something they want to do. Like YouTube videos. I think it'd be okay for that. But if you're looking for serious, a camera for serious social media content, like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, something like that, look for a different camera. Because this one won't. This one I do not believe will meet your specifications, even if they're as low as mine are. Anyways, so that way I don't keep rambling. I just figured I'd make a quick update on it. It's an okay camera. It's okay. I think it's more ideal for like using it for a webcam. I think it'd work good for doing stuff around the house, for documenting kids' growths, birthday parties, family get-togethers, stuff like that. But as far as anything over that, no. Look for something else. But anyways, if you stuck through my video this long, I appreciate it. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.